And as Christmas comes to a close, I just wanted to pop in and say hello to you, my friend. I hope that you got to be with someone today that meant a lot to you. I went with my parents to some family friends, and we ate a very nice Christmas dinner. And the host had bought this enormous salad from Whole Foods. We're talking, it was a giant bowl, and you know how salads go. When you start eating salad, it magically reproduces in the plate or bowl situation, and you can eat what feels like 3 servings, and you haven't even made a dent. Well, there was so much salad that between maybe 12 people, there was only a tiny portion taken. So the host was like, please take the salad home. So I got 2 giant freezer bags out and filled them. Probably about 3.5 pounds worth of salad. I packed it in with all the goat cheese and the walnuts and the cranberries. I don't know how I'm going to eat that over the next 4 days. That's a lot of salad. But, you know, those are first world problems. I went home and opened presents with my dear parents, and when I left, it was I got a little misty. You know, I am incredibly grateful to still have them around. My story is that I moved here to sort of be close to them, help take care of them as they get older, and I think I had a really rotten attitude about it when I left LA, because I was like, I love my parents, but why do I have to come here and do this? Do I have to give up my entire life in LA? But to be honest, I don't think my life in LA was really that wonderful by the time I left. But the other thing I want to say is that today I was thinking of a friend of mine who just lost his mom maybe 2 months ago, and he had a very hard morning today. Just sat in bed and cried. Oh, my heart goes out to him. And you know, another friend lost his dad a while back, and it just really, I have other friends who are in the process of seeing their parents sort of come to that final crossroads, and it is sad and heartbreaking, and it's full of lots of emotions. And you know, you may be listening, and you may be very close to your parents. You may no longer have your parents on this mortal coil. You may not like your parents. You may not even speak to your parents. They may not have been the best parents, but I hope that whatever your situation is, whatever you went through as a kid, or you're going through as an adult, that someone, a parental figure or a mentor, still means something to you in your life. And yeah, I think that's all I want to say. I just want to encourage you and tell you that I'm rooting for you. And you know, I try to end these things with a prayer. I don't know what to pray tonight, so I'm not going to pray. But I'm just going to say, I'm going to put my email on this channel so that you can reach out if you ever want to just share what you're working on or what you're going through. You don't even have to, maybe you have one of those weird Proton Mail anonymous email addresses. Funny story, real quick. I had a client that I did some work for over the course of a couple of years, and they were so anonymous that I didn't know. They had like sort of I met them through like a freelancing platform, and I never even knew if it was what gender this person was. I knew they were probably in New York, and they always paid on time, and they were very generous about my work, but I didn't know their real name. And they had a Proton email that still didn't tell me anything. They were like Fort Knox. Impossible to find out who they were. And maybe that's how you reach out to me, with that Proton email, or that or just drop a comment or something. But hey, I'm glad you showed up, and Merry Christmas to whoever you are, wherever you are. Good night.